This is day 6 of a day in the life of a person who's building a 6-figure business, traveling the world, and creating content all at the same time. So you're probably wondering, why am I creating these videos? And I want to share this life with you, this journey of what it feels like to have to make new friends because I just landed in a new country, to have the ability to really see inside of what it feels like to be scared to do something new. We're currently in our sales and marketing process right now, and I'm learning so much, but I am so scared of it. I'm so scared of it. In fact, I have not started on the thing that I'm supposed to be doing 3 days ago, and that's to do cold outreach messages. Now, I am banking on the fact that creating more and more content will compound, and I am leaning very heavily into learning what makes good content, even raw style content like this, and kind of really building out my personal brand. I do think that long term that has a bigger ROI, let's put it that way. Because when people know you and they're vested in you and they trust you, there is that push, which is pretty ironic because who we serve are basically companies who are not founder-led brands and are not the face of their company. So I took a bit of a pause because I honestly don't know what I want to share that will help you out. I created this because I really want you to see what everyday life looks like and how routine it can really be, but also showing you, inside of my laptop, like, what is it that we're really working on, and what is it that I'm scared of, and what is it that holds me back from doing the thing that I want to do, and what is it that's making me strong, what is it that allows me to do things that I'm doing. And to be really honest with you, a lot of that is pure conviction, pure willpower, and taking the action steps needed to get there. It is nowhere near, I can't even use the word perfect, because there are so many times when I will put off something because it isn't what I want to do, or I'm scared to do it, or I don't know how to do it. And it's not a great feeling when you have to learn something all over again, or at least that's what we tell ourselves. And I don't think that's true, but there is this paralyzing fear of, I should just send that email and I don't, or I should be sitting down on LinkedIn making 100 million comments on other people's posts so that they can see who I am. And honestly, that's really all it takes to be successful, is that compounding action. But sometimes your own fear, I don't really know how else to describe it because it really is just fear that's holding you back. And a huge part of what's probably holding me back, when I first started this business, I landed 2 clients over $2,000, the very first 2, as an agency, because I had so much belief in myself. And it's still something I'm working on, because my thermostat, as Ed Milet says it, I was at 0 and my thermostat is around, at least at that time, it was around that 5K mark. And I was easily able to get there. And changing your thermostat to go from 5K to 10K to even far beyond that requires a different set of thinking, a different way of looking at yourself, a different way of taking action, a different way of seeing the world, and a different way of just really being who you are. And the way that you change it is to take massive action, or to surround yourself with other people who take those massive actions. And when I travel quite a lot, I'm not saying it's not possible, it is entirely possible, but it is harder to surround yourself with people that you can find in a specific zip code. So the best way for me to do it is to take massive actions to really come out of that space where I don't want to do something and I put it off subconsciously and consciously because it isn't what I want to do. And so this video is probably not going to get a lot of views. I don't know. We'll see. But I want to tease it as a diary for me. That's the first one. The second thing is I'm still learning how to be on camera. I'm still learning how to really talk to you so that I'm giving you the best nuggets while giving you the raw and real information, which is, this is what it looks like, you know, real and raw information. This is exactly what it looked like. But I hope I can tailor a little bit more of what it is that I tell you so that I do get straight to it and that you are getting all of the information that you need and not wasting your time either. And my next video, you know, for today, and I think this is more of a promise that I'm making to myself. Like I said, I also want to use this as a place where I can look back and see my journey. But also I think it's promises that I need to make to myself. Because if I say, okay, like my next video is going to be me showing you, you know, me sending out messages, me commenting on other people's accounts, me clearing out my inbox because it's something I've been so scared to do for a long time now. And even when I do clear my inbox, the next time I clear it is 6 months later. And then the next time I clear it is 6 months later, which is insane. You know, if you're my friend and, you know, I don't respond in 6 months and potential client and I don't respond to you immediately, then that, you know, gets erased. And so like that relationship kind of doesn't become as strong. And so it's something that I want to change. And so my next video, as a commitment to myself and to you, to show you not just, I don't want this to be a video about why I failed, you know, or like, yeah, you know, like she's struggling, so see, it's so hard that I'm just gonna keep making these excuses. It's, I want to show you how to push past through the fears, through the excuses, and really lean into something within you. And I guess that's something that I'm telling myself as well. And so yeah, my next video will be me showing you that I'm on LinkedIn, I'm making comments, I'm responding to the comments on my own posts because I don't do that either, and that I am starting the LinkedIn cold outreach, adding people in my network, and just really creating a space where I know that the business will flourish. And so come with me on that journey. I'm going to post this because it is under 10 minutes, and I do want to keep the videos under 10 minutes long, just so I can cross post to both platforms because I'm also testing it out. So I'll see you on the next video.